Hello, I am Jon Frey, and this is my video book review of Everybody Lies, Big Data, New Data, and What the Internet Can Tell Us About Who We Really Are by Seth Stephens-Davidowitz. As the title implies, Stephens-Davidowitz makes the claim that market research and theories about human behavior are wrong. The reason they are wrong is because people lie. They lie to everyone, including their families, their doctors, and themselves. And they certainly lie to market researchers. People do not want to reveal their deepest and darkest secrets, even on an anonymous survey. He argues that researchers should not rely on intuition or gut instincts because even they are predisposed to their own prejudices and limited by their own experiences. The author uses a large portion of the book supporting his hypothesis with numerous examples of how big data analytics proves that other traditional methods of social research are flawed because they are limited by survey respondents. He points out that social desirability bias prevents society from openly and honestly discussing uncomfortable topics. This is where anonymous big data is most helpful. The author conducted his research and tested his theories using very large data sets like Google Trends and Facebook. This big data is a new tool for analysts to test their theories. Big data has been a buzzword for some time now, and the data is really big. According to the Stanford Social Innovation Review, about 2.5 quintillion bytes of data are generated every day, resulting in a doubling of the world's data every 18 months. Stephens-Davidowitz called this massive dataset the digital truth serum, arguing that people assume no one is watching when they use Google's search engine. Therefore, they will type their deepest secrets and absolute truth into the search bar. Some of the results he presents are both fascinating and shocking and reveal a society very different in private than what's presented to the world. I agree with Mr. Stephens-Davidowitz on this point. Social desirability bias has plagued research that's been generally accepted as accurate for decades. Still, this phenomenon is continuously studied. In a study by Leaks and others in 2011, the authors make the point that even with complete anonymity, respondents will still provide inaccurate responses. This still occurs despite respondents reporting more socially inappropriate answers. The genius of using datasets like Google Trends is that the population doesn't know it's being studied. There's no questionnaire, therefore no need for social desirability bias. Searching datasets effectively controls for this bias. Big data is not only for delving into society's secret lives. Stephens-Davidowitz makes the point that big data can be used as a powerful tool for businesses and marketing. Companies can use data to make predictions about what consumers will want in the future. I also agree with this assertion by the author. The potential to use information by marketers to sell consumers what they really want, how they really want it, is a game changer. One example of this is in a story in a Stanford Social Innovation Review article about Merck Pharmaceuticals' marketing strategy in 2012. Using data analysis, Merck predicted that allergens would probably lie dormant throughout March and April of 2013 due to predicted unseasonably cold weather. They then predicted that a sudden May warm-up would cause a higher than average release of pollen. This would drive up the need for Merck's allergy medication, Claritin. Merck used the data analysis and took action by modifying its marketing strategy to coincide with the predicted increase in demand of Claritin by zip code in the US. They partnered with Walmart and personalized promotions to market Claritin to heavily hit areas. This was perfectly timed to the pollen release, resulting in an increased revenue for Merck. In fact, according to an article by James Vanica for the McKinsey Global Institute, a retailer using big data to its fullest extent could increase its operating margin by more than 60%. In conclusion, Everybody Lies by Seth Stephens-Davidowitz is a thought-provoking book and an entertaining read which captures one's attention. Some aspects are terrifying and unsettling, but that's his ultimate point. The internet tells us who we really are.